Come one, come all to the traveling fraud circus. From Minnesota to California and even Mississippi. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
Mississippi entering day one of jury selection for the state's high-profile welfare fraud trial. We'll have more on that coming up. But first, California is entering a fraud fiasco of its own. President Trump taking to truth, saying, quote, "The fraud investigation has just begun."
This follows California gubernatorial candidate Steve Hilton claiming his CaliFraud tip line has uncovered up to $250 billion in potential welfare fraud based on hundreds of whistleblower reports and calling for a federal investigation. Of course, the governor's office, if you could call him a governor, denies those numbers, slamming the investigation as, quote, MAGA made-up numbers.
Joining us now, California Republican gubernatorial candidate Steve Hilton. Steve, great to see you. All right, so the numbers you're citing are making Minnesota kind of look like small potatoes, and I didn't think that was possible. So to take us into what you're finding and what do you think it means for California?
So when the first Minnesota scandal blew up around about Thanksgiving, I was out saying at the time, whatever is going on in Tim Walz's Minnesota, you can be sure it's 1,000 times worse in Gavin Newsom's California. That's a kind of rhetorical statement, but then I tried to put some numbers on it. So immediately, about a month ago, I set up a tip line, califraud.com, because one of the factors in Minnesota was that you'd had whistleblowers for years trying to alert people to this, and Tim Walz and the Democrat machine were trying to silence them. Well, a month has gone on. We've had hundreds of tips, and putting together the tips. Remember, I'm not in office yet. I've been working with a candidate for state controller, Herb Morgan, and together he's running as well, going to be elected in November alongside me. And we've taken a look at the categories of fraud that have been highlighted through the tip lines and these hundreds of tips. And we've looked at the budgets. We've looked at the scale of error in some of the welfare systems that have already been reported. Some of the reports already that have been done in California, for example, by the state auditor on homelessness that identified $24 billion there. The Employment Development Department lost $55 billion in the pandemic. So we've taken all of that together to get an estimate of what the total is in California. We think it's actually at least $250 billion, at least. And actually that number doesn't even include some areas where we have found it hard to really make an estimate, but they were highlighted through the tip line. For example, public sector pension abuse. We had a number of tips around practices like double dipping, where people towards the end of their career, they get paid a pension while they're still being paid their salary, or spiking the pension contributions at the end. So that increases the amount dramatically at the end. So there's still a lot of work to do. But what our report does is give us a roadmap for the investigation that once we're elected, we can do a top to bottom review and crucially stop the fraud and stop the spending so we can end the bloat, end this welfare industrial complex, and cut taxes in California.
Steve, I've talked with so many people about this. You do need to give incentives to whistleblowers. Where
exactly.
If you, and it does work. Look at this Dana-Farber Cancer Center whistleblower who's some like nerd, like biologist in Wales who busted, I digress, but it involved like grants from the National Institutes of Health. But if you give them, say, hey, whatever we get out of this organization, whatever we uncover, you get to keep some of it. People will be coming out of the woodwork.
I totally agree. Once I'm elected, I'll be able to do that officially as part of the policy. But we're already seeing, another category, very interesting, which was job inflation. We had a number of reports of people are saying, look, in the school system, where you give yourself a new title that sounds like a promotion, which attracts a higher pay grade, more money, but you're doing the same job. So we need to get into all of this. We don't have actual numbers on that yet. There's another whole category, which is going to be the focus for my next stage of this, which is the climate fraud, because there's a whole other thing going on in California, the cap and trade system, which is basically a tax on energy production and energy supply. That generates billions of dollars of payments that goes out to all these ridiculous nonprofits doing nothing. There's so much more to uncover. We're going to do it.
Man, I think going after fraud is a winning issue economically and politically.
Yes.
Sink your teeth in. Steve Hilton, thanks for being with us today. Great to see you.